I think I'm gonna get going, if that's cool with you guys. So, hi, my name is Yvette. I mainly play in a band called Covet. I play electric guitar, but on the side I have like a solo acoustic project. So today I'm going to be playing mostly songs from that. And yeah, basically the goal of today, I'm just demoing the Tonewood-Amp, which I have on the back of my guitar. For those of you who don't know, hang on, let me fix something. The Tonewood-Amp, it's like a little device that attaches to the back of your guitar with magnets. It's actually pretty cool. I was really strong. I was really surprised how strong the magnets are when I was installing it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but basically it taps into the natural resonance of your guitar's sound hole and it vibrates the back of your instrument, and that's how it produces an amplified effect. And today I'm running this Tonewood-Amp to an additional speaker, so that's why it's so loud right now. So, but normally without, not even plugged into like an external speaker or an external amp or anything, it gets pretty loud. So it's ideal for traveling, like if you need a little bit of extra oomph in your sound. Not to mention it has a vast array of amazing built-in effects, which I'll be demoing a couple of today. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the music or the gear itself, I think the Tonewood people are going to answer that. But yeah, just any questions, feel free to fire away in the comment section and I'll attempt to get to them. So yeah, I'm going to play some music. Okay. I should have worn a shirt with less noisy buttons because I can hear my buttons clanking against the guitar, which is kind of funny. So sorry about that. Think of it as auxiliary percussion, impromptu auxiliary percussion. Super funny. Anyways, what I just used was basically the hall setting on the Tonewood. It's a very subtle reverb. I don't have it too crazy because like all the detailed stuff I do, I find that if I have the reverb up too high, it gets a bit muddy. So just for all the detailed like tapping and fingerwork I do, I like a little subtle hall reverb. What's cool about each setting on the Tonewood is that you can pretty much program different presets. So let's say I wanted to play something with really dramatic reverb, I can easily save like all the reverb settings I like and access them just from one knob, which is pretty clutch. What else? I think there's 3 different reverbs on it. There's a spring, there's a room, and yeah, you can customize things too, like decay. You can even go in and like play with filters and stuff if you really want to get EQ nerdy, which I did a little bit when I first got the Tonewood. But yeah, a little bit about this song. Normally there's cello on it. When I wrote it, it was for acoustic guitar and strings, so I had a cello for play. So I tried to hum some of the cello melodies. But yeah, am I missing any questions? Let me check. Let me see if I'm on it. Okay, 47 comments. I wish there was an easy way to like see what people are saying in here. I wonder. Okay, no, I can't see it on my phone. Well, I'm gonna do my best to try to answer the questions that are most on the top. Anyways, I am gonna play another song. I'm gonna demonstrate what chorus sounds like on this guitar. I really love, like a lot of people don't think to put chorus on an acoustic, but I love how it sounds. I think it adds like a cool, like nostalgic feel to what I'm playing. I think I'm gonna do a song really quick. Let me dial in the chorus preset that I saved. Okay, hang on. There we go. This one is called Parachute. It's a song that I have with my band, but I made it into an acoustic version. And normally I play violin on it, but I can't do 2 things at once, so it's just gonna be me singing and guitar. Check, 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 check. Let me check my tuning. Chorus. Oh, before I get into the song, I want to mention that the chorus that comes with this amp is actually an upgrade. So it came with, I think, an overdrive, and you can actually plug it into your computer and download different sounds. And I happen to prefer having chorus to overdrive for guitar or acoustic guitar, so I decided to just override that with the chorus, and I'm really glad I did, because every time I plug into this thing and put it on the chorus, I'm just really inspired to write. Anyways, that's my little tidbit for you.
Started
Gosh, I love that tone. Like, I wish I could just stay on that tone the rest of the set. Yeah, for those of you just joined, I was using the chorus upgrade on the Tonewood. I think it comes with the overdrive, but I went ahead on my computer and I replaced the overdrive with chorus, which is a good move for my songwriting. But yeah, I again, like the reverb, you can customize it. You can control like the depth and the rate, and yeah, right in my current rig, I have my acoustic guitar going into a preamp, which I'm using to EQ, and I have it then going into a THR on the flat setting. So that's how I'm getting so much noise, but you can still get the effect of this amp even if you didn't have it plugged into like an external speaker or an amp or anything. So yeah, let me see if I have any questions that I've missed. And that song was called Parachute. My band just released an album. My band's called Covet, for those of you who don't know. We just released an album called Technicolor a couple weeks ago, pretty much, and that song is on that album, for those of you who are curious. I also have a version of that song where I play violin over it, and that's on my YouTube. Let's see. Do you find that the volume of text from changes? It's so hard to see. It's so hard to see the comments. I'm so sorry if I'm missing these comments. I'm looking for a way so I can look at everything, but so far it's only showing me the top 4. Band's name is Covet. Oh, someone already answered. I guess for now, I think ToneWoodAmp is going to cover all the tech questions that you guys have, since I can't really see everything. I'm going to go ahead and tune to the next song. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, I play in a lot of different tunings. I use a lot of alternate tunings. It's just a part of my songwriting process. So that's why I'm constantly changing my tuning in between songs. And I hope my clanky percussive buttons aren't too distracting as well. Okay. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I can demonstrate what the delay sounds like. I don't really have a song that utilizes delay with acoustic, but I can show you what it at least sounds like. Okay, so this is one of the presets I saved for the delay, but it's like got such a nice decay to it. That's a song off of our new record too. It's called Odessa. I usually play it with like a lot of delay on electric, and I have again violin on it. But it's really cool. One of my favorite things is to pair delay with gain, because I feel like it can really emphasize the repeats and kind of give the repeats a lot of character. And you can do the same thing on with the Tonewood, is you can like kind of like control how much gain you want going into it. You'd even do it with like EQ or like a compressor or something. But yeah, I don't know. The delay is definitely one of my favorite features on this Tonewood. It is very ethereal. I saw someone mention that word. It is very ethereal and very ambient, and I feel like it's such a good songwriting tool. I find that like it's so weird when I plug into effects. sometimes they kind of start dictating how I write. Like, I don't know if anyone out there has like ever felt really uninspired and then plugged into something like a reverb or a delay and suddenly started writing even more minimally. I feel like the best way to approach like a delay or a reverb is to write stuff that has a lot of space and breathing room, because then you can really do all the repeats and the decay of like the reverb justice. Otherwise you're just kind of covering everything up and making a mess. So I find that when I need to chill out and just write something more soundscapey, I plug into a more delay or reverb sounding setting, and I don't know, music just flows. I get the same thing with chorus, but chorus just makes me write really upbeat, poppy things, which I'm appreciative for. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tune to another song. I see Brian asked a question about percussive stuff on acoustic. I'm never really doing too much percussive stuff on acoustic, but if you really want to check out someone who excels, in my opinion, at it, Mike Dawes, another Tonewood artist, he is incredible. I did a clinic with him, and I was watching him just basically play the guitar like a drum set and like do fingerstyle stuff, and it was amazing. And I think he has like a special thing that also amplifies whenever he hits the guitar, and it was amazing. Yeah, you should check him out. You can hear me cycling through all the effects. Okay, cool. I'm gonna play another song. I'm back on the hall reverb setting for anyone who's wondering. This one's really old, so I hope I remember how to play it. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna tune just a little bit. Take me home, siren song. Take me home, where stones can cover me. forgot how long that one was. Yeah, basically sang you an auditory epic. But yeah, let's see what questions I missed. That song was called A Map, a String of Light. It's actually one of the first songs, like full acoustic songs I've written. It was off of my first album, but for some reason that one's always remained in my repertoire. Am I pronouncing that word right? Repertoire? Repertoire? I'm totally butchering a French word. Anyway, yeah, that one's really old. It's always so crazy to have like one song that kind of stays in your set list for a really long time, because it does transform. Like you kind of just get bored playing the same thing all the time. So I ended up starting to like improvise little things, or even like play with the percussion part a little differently, even change up the vocal melodies. So it's super cool. Like, I don't know, getting to know a song so deep that you can just kind of like ad-lib on the spot. So yeah, let's see. Am I missing anything? Are there any pressing, urgent questions? Are there any complaints? Does anyone have complaints for me? Any concerns? I don't see anything yet. But yeah, that was, again, for those of you who didn't hear earlier, that was just the hall setting. I tend to just like the hall reverb really subtle because of how intricately I fingerpick. Like, I find that if I have it on too crazy, too long decay, it just gets kind of muddy. But yeah, I love just running it through a simple setup. But I have just through an EQ preamp right now, and then I have it running through my THR just on the flat setting. So oh yeah, well, I see Will Wong is in here. hello Will, long time no see. He's mentioning these rechargeable batteries, and I noticed that a lot of people are saying that like their batteries die really fast. I've definitely had that where I just accidentally left my Tonewood on, and it just drained in a couple hours. And another thing is I made the mistake of leaving it plugged into my guitar pickup as well, and the battery died in my guitar pickup. So yeah, remember to change your batteries, guys, and don't leave stuff plugged in. But Will's mentioning these rechargeable batteries, and I just got sent a pack, and I'm excited to try them out, because then you don't have to just keep on buying batteries. You can save the planet, you can recharge them and just put them in. So I think they charge in just a couple of hours, actually. So okay, so I have one more song planned. I think I'm gonna do one more song, and I always have trouble tuning to it because my strings tend to break. I'm probably cursing myself right now. Like, as soon as I attempt tuning, it's probably gonna snap on me. But the deal is, if I can successfully tune this last string, the E string, then I'll play the song. And if it breaks, then that's all, folks. So yeah, let's see what happens. I like to make faces when I tune, like when something's flat, I'm like so sorry for my tuning faces. Hi Pete. I just saw your comment. I don't know if you've been leaving comments this entire time, but I just saw one of them. I actually, while I'm tuning, I wanted to tell you guys a horror story, a string tuning horror story. I was in Ireland playing, and I was making a joke, actually this exact joke, and I was tuning, and then the string snapped and it ripped my eyelid. So that wasn't fun. So everyone, they should make like guitarist goggles that you can put on when you're tuning, just to prevent that from happening to anyone in the future. Do you guys like my song? I'm just kidding, this isn't a song. There we go. Wait, it's on 4th capo. That sounds good. So lucky for you guys. My string survived. Yay, hurrah. Which is bad news for me, because now I have to play the hardest song in my set. So good luck me. This one's called Blossom. In the garden. on us all, and it takes, and it takes. Be a rose in this wasteland. You could bloom if you open up your heart. Like that, I messed up. No. This is gonna drive me crazy. One more time. That wasn't for you guys, that was for me. That was for my sanity. I know I can play the ending. Anyway, that is probably gonna be my last song for today. One more time, I'm gonna show you guys the Tonewood. This is what's going on. This is the Tonewood situation. It's basically attached to my guitar with magnets on the back. And actually, now that I'm all done with my crazy, you know, amped session, I can turn off the amp and show you guys what it sounds like without this whole thing going on. Just like literally just attached to the guitar. So I don't know if you guys can hear, but bullshitting, but yeah, let me show you the effects, what it sounds like with delay. I love delay. Can you hear it? So it's not as loud as what I had going on with my amp, but you can definitely, it still does amplify your signal, and I think it's like a great tool for if you were to do like an intimate like cafe show or something, or if you're just like at a campfire with friends but need a little bit of extra volume. So yeah, I see someone asking me about the hall settings. Tell you what, Jason, I can post it on, actually this isn't on Instagram. I'll just go to my setting right now and show you. Cycling through the options. Okay, so I basically have my decay on 13, and then pre-delay 7, high cut, I think it's maybe, oh actually yeah, high cut of 20, and then I have my volume maxed out 25 and gains at 6. But what you also might be hearing is just the settings that I've EQ'd on my preamp. So yeah, I hope that helps. Okay. I'm gonna answer one more question and then I'm gonna bounce. I just wanted to say also thank you to everyone for tuning in. This has been really fun. I haven't gotten to play any of my acoustic material for a really long time, so this is kind of a good excuse for me to rehash that and relearn it and get a chance to practice in front of people again. And yeah, as I mentioned in the comments, it's really generous of Tonewood to do this thing for artists. Basically every week they have a different artist on. This is my week, and today they split some of the revenue of every Tonewood-Amp sold with the artist, so I think that's very kind, very generous, and I'm certainly really grateful because all of my touring for this year got canceled. But I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward to when I can go out and play shows again. Yeah, I know I'm not going to take that for granted anymore, right? So yeah, it's been really interesting trying to adapt to this whole digital world where I have like a digital sound check and everything, but you know, 2020. Anyways, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But if you want to find my music, I'm in a band called Covet. We have our music on Spotify and everything. It's spelled C-O-V-E-T. And I have my own solo project. My recordings are really old, but I also have a piano EP out, and that one's kind of newer. It's just under my name, Yvette Young, and it's on Bandcamp and Spotify. And all the songs that I've played today were off of that record and my band's record. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Seriously, everyone. Take care. Stay healthy. Be safe. And, you know, see you on the flip side. Haha. Okay, really dorky way to end the live stream. Thank you.